Super.
Yeah.
Ghost Dimension.
Well, hello everybody. I hope everybody's enjoying this Tuesday. I don't know where time has gone. Mango is below. He is loose like a little tango man. You can see him down here. He's playing around. He needs some extra attention lately. I am going to just give me 1 second here so I can. Oh, we're good. Okay. Oh no, maybe I need to put it in one more place. Hang on, guys. I'm going to put it up somewhere. 1 second, because I'm a little early and Mango. He's just well. There you go. We got music going again. That's fun. Hang on, guys. I'm like, yeah, leave. All right. I'm sorry that it was double back on me here for a minute. Yeah, I know. I hear you. Lots of stuff going on. I had my daughter and David came up this past weekend, and my daughter gave me something that I really needed because I'm always telling her this. She gave me a book, and it's called The Shit I Can't Remember, and it's for passwords and accounts and whatever you have. So I love my daughter. Such a thoughtful gift from your child. So I am going to. I'll start with you, Jess. Oh, Jess, you're sick. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you'll get better quick. Don't push anything, okay, Chloe? All right, Jess. Let me give you a card first. Mango wants to play. And he wants to know what I'm doing. So don't know how well this is going to go. Let me shuffle him up. I got to keep the box away from him because if you recall, and he knows exactly what I'm doing, I'm going to put it on him so you can see what I'm doing while he's doing that. He knows exactly what I'm going to do, and he wants to chew the cards. And so I got to do them over here because yeah, because he wants to chew them. He's such a good boy. He's been a lot lately, so he's been he's been out with me more because Pip's not around to play with. So he's doing really well, but it's a hard thing to kind of deal with when everything you do, and he's like right up in my face about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, I was gonna say, geez, Jess, I should probably pull the other cards out for you with the divine energy, but then this comes up, so you're good. This is called the winged ones, which are the divine energies that come around us all the time. Okay, sorry, I gotta get back in the groove of here. Okay, so let me see what they're telling me here. Okay, so the first sentence that comes up is spring has sprung. Okay, so spring has sprung. This is all about a new kind of time period for you coming in with new things. No, you can't have these cards. Go away. That are sort of things that you've been wanting, things that you've been needing, things that you've been like preparing for, right? Some things that are going on that are getting you to that next space. Oh, you're such a little snot. Stop. um, getting to that next space of place where you want to be. And there's some new adventures that you want to go down and check out. And you kind of sort of started them, but kind of held back a little bit. And it's kind of one of those what if situations. And part of it is because all the energy that is in the world around us right now is so insane. Um, and again, you know, and you'll understand this because I say this all the time, spiritual warfare is going on right now. And whether we actually see it or visualize it, we're all feeling the effects of that energy, right? Yeah, you're going in. I'm not dealing with you right now. So the energy is causing us to second guess self and kind of like say, oh, maybe I shouldn't, or maybe that wasn't the right direction I thought they said for me to go or to take. So they're telling you by this card coming up, the winged ones, that everybody and everything is in place as you want it. And when you're ready to step into whatever this is, they've got you. Don't change course. Don't move in a different direction because of self-doubt. They want you to really kind of hone in on you and taking care of you. Like this is your time, right? This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been looking for. And you need to be able to embrace that without, but they keep saying like second guessing. Okay, stop second guessing yourself. And I want to say this is, I'm sorry, I keep seeing spots on my glasses. I want to say this is because of something that it's new that you've kind of been laying the groundwork for, and you're just a little leery is the word they're using. Like it's the confidence level, and they're saying just reach in, you've got this. And we all have doubts. I have doubts sometimes, you know, and we like confirmation of things sometimes. So this is kind of your confirmation, I guess, because they said they're wrapped around you, and whenever you choose to step into it, you'll be fine. It'll go the way you need to do it. Just don't second guess yourself. Big do not second guess yourself. So that's your card today, and it is the winged ones. Okay, thanks, Jess, for coming on. I appreciate it much. And I love you, and take care. All right, let's see. Yes, you can. Yeah, you know, Chloe, I'm glad that you're good. I'm glad the surgery went well. Just don't overdo and think you can, and then all of a sudden you get that twinge. You know, let your body heal for a while, and it's okay. Believe me, I had to sit 6 months when I busted my leg last February, like 2023. I was 6 months, and the first 3 months, I couldn't do anything by myself. Like I couldn't even get back in bed by myself because of where the break was and the way it was healing. You have to allow it to do that. And I know it's tough, but you've got this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, okay. I don't think I've ever gotten any of this card. Today it's the cougar for you, okay? So the idea of the cougar brings in careful planning. It brings in taking things really slow, making sure that you get the right outcome. They're very cautious. They're not a big cat that'll just jump in like on a flip. They look at the entire picture or the entire situation, and then they sit and learn and think about how they can best serve themselves to attain whatever it is that they want. So this is telling you kind of sort of the same thing. Okay, so you've had this outcome. Now you have to sit and be patient so you can see the outcome that's coming in, but you really have to wait before jumping into something new. So this is all about healing time for you. And We actually do have cougars in Michigan. There's not a lot of them, but I've actually personally seen one, and a few of my other friends at different times or different years have seen them here. They are very good at secluding themselves and hiding themselves so that you don't know where they're at. And they have a big, like 100-mile circumference of where they walk and how they do things. It's kind of their territory. So this is what you're supposed to be doing, Chloe. You're supposed to be taking care of yourself and kind of be seclusive enough that you're going to heal, allow that healing to come in. Patience is always needed, and you don't have to jump into things. And it's just like they keep saying it's like a cautionary tale, right? Make sure you don't do things too fast or before you're healed, because then it sets you back, and you don't want it to set you back. So just take care of you right now and be good to yourself. Be patient with the healing, and everything will be okay. And the cougar will walk with you, but it'll also be able to alert you to, yep, it's time to go now. It's time to pick up and start moving once again. So that's your card, Chloe, and I hope it resonates for you. And again, I hope you have a good time healing, and I'll keep you in my prayers. All right. Okay, so hi, Joyce. How are you? Hi, Chloe. Chloe, my desk. Yeah, this is my desk. I just locked him in. I don't mind him being out as long as he's not. Come on, you can be back out. But I don't like it when he starts doing chew toys. Ugh. All right, so let's see what I can get for Joyce today. I have. Phoenix is locked up because Mango's out, and I can't let them interplay because they'll literally, one of them will get hurt. And I'm not saying the one that'll get hurt is Phoenix either, because Mango can really move when he wants to. All right, here, let's see what I got for you today, Joyce. 1, high pressure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I was just talking about these little critters yesterday. Okay, so your card today is the rabbit. Okay, so rabbits bring in a lot of things. And it's really wild because I was talking about them earlier. Rabbits are noted to be very timid in the wild. And yes, you can pick up a rabbit and make them have a heart attack from fear, and they will die. It's crazy. I actually have had rabbits for pets, but I've also had, when I lived up here in my 20s, mid-20s, I'd say, I used to breed them to re-release them to the outside. And it was when I was up in the woods in a different house, my birth mother's house. And because the rabbit population had gone to nil. So rabbits are really important with what they do and how they are. They can be very fearful. They can have a lot of anxiety. And the other thing it represents, and that kind of in negatives, is don't follow the rabbit down the hole, which means don't deep dive on things that are ridiculous. Okay. But what this one is saying is it's springtime and it's time to start getting busy. So you see now the rabbits are all beginning to make their underground nests and dens. And they're getting to the business of springtime coming. And this is what I'm seeing for you. I'm literally seeing them jump ahead. So whatever's going on, it's something that I want to say, the way they're showing it to me, you've been kind of holding back from either doing or moving forward with this particular thought pattern. And it's kind of like for you, it's like, you're fearful of the unknown, right? You're fearful because you don't know what the outcome's going to be. Well, in life, that's what we do. We do things to reach an outcome. Even if we're not thinking about it, each step, each moment that we take and move forward is for reason. It's for purpose. And it changes us and it molds us and it gives us life experience. And this is what they're telling me to tell you is just do it. Because either way, you're going to learn from it, right? And it's time that you did it. And And I'm also hearing that it's like something that you wouldn't normally have done in the past. Like it's like new. Okay, it's like the new Joyce. Okay, it's like, all right, I didn't do this before. I was Joyce the mom, or I was Joyce the wife. I was Joyce this or that, right? Because you did different things throughout your life. Now it's about Joyce. So it's about you doing and taking care of things for you that are going to bring you joy, that are going to bring you more things to learn, that are going to bring you confidence in yourself, and it's going to open a lot of new opportunity for you. So that's what your card is today. So don't be the fearful rabbit. Be the rabbit that's coming out to enjoy spring. Okay, so that is your card today, and it is the rabbit. Thanks, Joyce. I hope that kind of resonates for you. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, no, my desk is here. Mango, you better be a good boy. You just better behave. That's all I can say. All right. So, okay. Yeah, it does. Well, I'm glad, Chloe. We're glad you're here. Yeah, I can look back actually. And hi, Presh. Yeah, I will give you a card. I actually was thinking of that this morning. And I actually met, no, you can't have these. I actually met Sean and Bex. I think if I go back, I think it was in 2016 or 2017, and it was when I was doing radio, and I actually had them on my radio show. And now, I mean, they're family to me, and it's been a lot of years. But you're right, it's really hard sometimes to say, "Woo!" We've been doing this for that long. But that's okay. It's really fun. All right, Presh, let me see what I can give you that Mango won't come and attack me for. Yeah, no. You chewed up one of my cards already. You don't need to do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh. Yep, you can tell it's spring here because I'm starting to see webs outside. And this is your card today, and it is the spider. Okay. So the spider comes in, and I got to do this because I got to hang on to him or he's going to chew him. The spider comes in because spider is a builder, and they want you to realize that when you look at a web, they build this web, and as seasons go by and new seasons arrive, they'll continue it or restructure some of it and repair it, and then they move it in different ways. So it might, by the time they get done, it might not be in the original space that it was in. So what we have to understand really is the fact as human, we are in control of which way we walk, how we respond to things, how we react to situations, to realizing that we can do things, that we do have a lot of things we're capable of and are in our kind of proverbial toolbox, as I would say, or closet. So this is about you beginning to literally weave and strengthen the course that you're on. Okay, keeps getting water on me. And this is about the new path that you have been wanting to take, but you're still, I still feel like there's a little bit of holding back. And it's like, start with the repairs, because I'm seeing there's little patches in a web and they're just kind of broken a little bit. Not the whole web, just little spots, right? And it's like, fix and repair that, and then start moving forward and creating what it is that you need. But what I'm seeing is the things that need to be repaired, just go ahead and repair them. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel like you can't do it because you don't have the strength or you don't have the wisdoms to do it that you've gathered through your life. You do. And you need to like fix this part before you'll be able to let go and move on. And they just keep saying over and over and over. And it's like, again, she'll show me the nest, which is the spider web. And it's like the webbing catches negativity, right? And what it is said to do is it allows through the webbing, through the regular holes and through the center, to allow positives to come in. but you've got to repair this little bit of a section and let it go. Once it's gone, so you either repair it or you move the direction that part is kind of attached to, and you move it to a different direction, but you can't let this hold you back. And this is what I keep seeing, is it's like every time the spider starts moving on this web, it's like shooed back into where it was. And you're not, that's showing me that you're not allowing yourself, you're not allowing yourself to let go of the old stuff and just move into the current stuff. And it's like, don't add fear to stuff. Just do it. You know, the fear of the unknown can cripple us if we let it, but there's no reason to. I mean, just, it's like, just move forward with whatever it is that you need to have done. The reason you've thought about it and that you want to go through with it is because that's the next chapter for you. So quit holding so tightly on the other stuff and start weaving that life path, your journey, into a positive direction. And they're behind you 100%. But it's almost like you start to do it and then you say, no, I just can't. Because it's almost like afraid that if you do it, the rest of the web will fall apart. And it won't. Your life up to this point, you've experienced, you've learned from it, and you teach from it, whether you know it or not. We're all teachers and we're all students. So just allow yourself to move forward, and that's okay. Just be kind to yourself, but quit making excuses for yourself. And this is kind of what I'm hearing as well. Excuses, because your fear of the unknown is coming into play. Let it go. You've got this. You're strong enough. You're good to go. Just do it. Okay. So, sorry. It's your card today, and it's the spider. Thanks, Presh. I love ya. Woo. What's this here? Yeah, you know. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, it's really. Yesterday, I will tell you all, I could hardly get out of bed yesterday because it was kind of really funky energy. And Joyce, or hang on a minute, let me see who this is. Susan, I'll get you a card. I just couldn't get up out of bed, and I had groceries that were going to be delivered. So I had to get up and I had to shower and get dressed. And then I wound up, I don't even understand why I was so exhausted yesterday, but I after the groceries were, and I put most of them up, at least the refrigerated and freezer parts of it. And then I just went back and crawled in bed, and I slept from noon to 4. And I got up and I was still hurting really bad. And I don't know what yesterday was, but I don't like it when those days come in. But we do what our bodies are telling us. We do what we're hearing in our head is best for us. Impression, everybody else, this is what we all need to do to keep moving forward in our lives. Okay, let's see what I can get for you, Miss Susan. What's the matter, Mango? Oh, what are you doing? You're preening. You're being a good boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, I haven't seen this card drop for a while. The Scorpion. Okay. You know, everybody's like, oh, scorpions. Well, you know, scorpions aren't bad. Again, everything has purpose. So it's all good. But when the scorpion pops up, scorpion is about, for you today, it's about protection. It's about standing your ground. And I'm hearing don't take shit from anybody. So I don't know where that's coming from, but they're saying don't take shit from anybody. And it's almost like you can do a 180, like start at one spot and go all the way around and turn around. And I don't know if this is the way you're feeling right now, because there's some things that are going on and they're new and you don't actually know how to react to them. Or the fact that you need to understand that that is going on around you, and you just need to focus one thing at a time. And as you do, you'll actually have more experiences for new things that are going to be coming in. It's also about transmutation. It's about getting stung like by the venom of a Scorpio, right? I mean, everybody's afraid of them, and actually there's some of them that they won't kill you. There are a few that will, of the species, different species of them. But the general rule with scorpions is if they do sting you, you'll have, I mean, it'll raise up. You can have an allergic reaction to it and it hurts. But what it's about is taking the negatives in and growing stronger from it. So it's like building up antibodies, kind of is the way you compare it to science, right? So when these things kind of happen in our lives, things that are around us that maybe don't happen, and I've had them, everybody's had them. You know, I've even been part of the one doing the stinging. So, you know, you do it and you take that poison in and it makes you stronger and you learn how to adapt with it. You learn how to grow from it. And this is where you're at right now. And again, it's like this point that you've reached, but you need to clear out all the out stuff, the stuff that doesn't work for you anymore or resonate for you anymore, or move away from the people that may have been in your tight circle, to pick them up and put them on the outside of that circle as not super important. And by doing that, we open up positives and other opportunities and other people to be coming in and be allowed in, because we're in charge of that. So just remember, as you're working with the Scorpion's energy, only let the things and people in close to you that you feel with beyond a shadow of a doubt that will be safe. But you need to clean that all out first. And then, like I said, you need to do that 180. Scorpions are cool. They're not bad. When I had the pet shop back in the 80s, people actually had them as pets, which kind of blew my mind. And it's bad enough when they brought the tarantulas in. I didn't really care for that, but scorpions are the same. So there you go. That's your card today, Susan, and I hope it resonates for you. Okay. Oh, what's this here? Good. That's what you need to do. Yeah, what the heck, Cindy Pinkham? What the heck? Did I hear somewhere that it might be a birthday or something going on that was special for you this week? I think I heard that somewhere. I'm not sure where. Hi, Margaret. How are you? Yes, I will give you a card. Hang on one second. Let's see what I can get for Margaret today. What's the matter, Mango? Do you have enough playing around? What? Well, what are you doing in the cage again, goofball? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, I think you recently got this card. I think. Maybe not. Okay, so your card today, Margaret, is the lizard. Okay? That's actually a little gecko. I love them. They're really cool little critters. They bring in the ability to adapt to new things or step back and blend into things so you can be more aware of what's going on. It's quite amazing how their little pigmentation can change. I've actually seen them even change into patterns of a leaf. So they're very, way that they live is very, what's the word I'm looking for? They self-protect. Excuse me. They self-protect themselves by doing the, blending in. Okay. The other thing they do, and this is kind of what I'm hearing for you, is like if they get into a situation and another creature grabs them for a snack and wants them, and they grab them by the tail, even if humans grab them by the tail sometimes, what happens is the tail will break off and the lizard will take off, and then it'll take time, but the tail will grow back. So this is where I'm at with you right now. They're saying like there's something that you need to have to actually release. So they're showing me the tail breaking off, but it's almost by choice that it's breaking. So there's something that you've been doing or you're involved with, but you need to kind of move forward away from it now because you've learned everything that you could from this, whatever this is. And it's okay to leave. Don't feel guilty about leaving, but you will feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this, or why did I decide to move that way, and why didn't I just stay where I was? Okay, with whatever the situation is, and it's okay. You're growing, you're advancing. That's what we do. We stay in one spot, and then we learn as much as we can from whatever it is, and then we move on. And that's how our life experiences come in. So this is kind of about you not wanting to release whatever this is, or leave whatever this is, leave that situation because you're just not sure you're on steady stamping ground, I guess would be a way to put it, when you do move forward. But you'll be fine. You've got everything you need to adapt. Again, this is what today's about. They always kind of go with the theme, but it's about believing in yourself and that you can accomplish things on your own. You don't need to kind of hide away from it. You don't need to not be seen because it makes you nervous. If you are seen, go ahead, remove the kind of conflicts that you have with it and know that what you're doing is the right way and move forward with it, okay? So that is your card today, Miss Margaret. It is the lizard. Okay. So, hi, Tracy. How are you? I am okay today. Can't complain. La 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 la. Let's see. I gotta go down more. It just jumped all over. So hang on, guys. Hang on. It just did a. Hang on. I lost everything. Woo! Here we're gonna spy. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. See, Presh, and I tell this to everybody all the time. There is no coincidences. Things happen for a reason. That is awesome. Okay, Susan, I gave you a card already. I am. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Good. You're welcome. I can give you a card. Let me just, I lost like, hi, Rob. Hey, Rob, how are you? Yeah, I'll give you one too. Hi, Vic. Oh, let me give you a card here. All righty. Oh, well, you know what? Ow, 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 ow. I've got a shot going down my leg. Let's read from the new cards this trip. Yeah, let's do the new cards. All right, let me shuffle them up for you. These are so different to shuffle. I'm still not used to them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 and 7. All right, so your card today, and now I'm doing this with the new deck, is Raphael, the healer's mark. Okay, Archangel Raphael brings in healing for emotional, spiritual, physical. And I called this particular painting after I channeled it. It was the healer's mark, which means that you have a healer within yourself, but you're not like necessarily using it the way you could be using it. But that's because when you're marked, it's about the healing that comes from inside that you need to do for yourself before you can start doing things for others. This is a big lesson for a lot of people. It was my lesson. Believe me, it was my lesson, and I got smacked a few times with it because we have a tendency as humans to give to everybody else. This is how I was raised. Give to everybody else before, taking care of us. Like, okay, company comes over, make sure they're all fed first, then you get to make a plate, right? Make sure you take care of all the other stuff for everybody else. And then if you have time left, you can do for you. And this is not the way it needs to be. So when Archangel Michael or Archangel Raphael comes in, it's all about that, taking care of self. allowing yourself to heal physically, mentally, spiritually, so everything begins to balance. And this is what I'm being shown for you. The healer within is not healing self. Okay, so you have to allow that to happen. And that's another thing that people don't realize. When we do need healing, whether it's spiritual, physical, mentally, whatever it is, we often don't even realize that we have to allow it. Because, like, I'll use myself as an example of the past number of years, because I've been going through all kinds of crazy surgeries for my spine, and I was not well for a long time in between those surgeries even. And people would say, hey, you know, we'd love to put you up in prayer. We'd love to, you know, offer healing, send healing. And it's like, yeah, okay. But I wasn't allowing it to come in. Okay. And because I wasn't allowing it, I wasn't getting better. Now, mine was physical. With you, I'm not hearing physical. I'm hearing more like mentally and spiritually. So there's things that are troubling you, whether it's has that trauma effect on you, and you don't. And I've had that too, where you try to move forward, but that past trauma, something that happened or something that was said, kind of leaves a mark on us. So this is all about you healing self today, so that you can feel better and you can balance. And you've got that healer's mark on you, so you have to allow it, so that once you feel better about everything, you'll be able to do and help others, because you are marked with that healer's mark. Okay, so that's Archangel Raphael, the healer's mark. And thanks for popping in today. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Okay. What's happening in May? I don't know. What's happening in May? May, I don't know, a lot of things. A lot of things happen in May. Mother's Day here in the U.S. Graduation all over the U.S. I don't know. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Somebody else said something about it too. Oh, I don't know either. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe the kids are doing something. Sean and Beck's doing something special in May. I don't know. I haven't talked to them in a while. I just keep missing them when they're on, and I need to just buckle up and call them, I guess. Isn't that terrible? That sounds terrible. It's not meant that way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, wow. We got a lot of shadow people today. All right, so your card today is the Black Swan. I wish we had them over here. I have seen them, but only in zoos. They are the most gorgeous birds ever. They look like velour, like black velour, and their red beak is just so brilliantly red. They're amazing, okay? When the Black Swan shows up, you know, the old story about swans and the ugly duckling and all that kind of stuff. But when the Black Swan shows up, it's all about the fact that you've kind of stepped back from everything around you, everything in your life, and you've kind of taken this back seat to it, and you're kind of shadowed. And that's what they're telling me today about being the Black Swan. It's kind of like you're trying to stay in those shadows because you're trying to find balance. And it doesn't matter if, okay, how can I put this because of how this, hang on, they're showing me something. Okay, so I'm going to try to put this in the right words is how they're showing me. Okay, so you can stay in the shadows, but you only stay there for that so long because everybody is unique. And we understand how it is to step back because you have to take care of yourself or find your balance or whatever. But sometimes we get to a point that we've pulled back for so long that it makes it more difficult to step forward and into the present. And it's like your time to come out of those shadows, because if you stay in those shadows or that dark space, you're not going to get better. You're not going to get balanced. You're not going to feel better mentally or spiritually. And the Black Swans, like I said, they're really gorgeous, but they kind of tend to be overlooked because they are dark birds. So they're kind of blended more in, like when they're on a lake, they go by the shore and they've kind of blended in. But they're also beautiful. They're amazing. And this is what you are. You're a beautiful soul. You're an amazing soul. And we need you to step out into the world again, even if it's a little bit at a time. You can't step back in so far that no one can see your light anymore. And that's just sad because you're needed in the world. You ripple. We all make imprints and impressions on the world we live in. And, you know, some people will say, well, how can I help with this? Or how can I help with that? I'm only one person. Yeah, but you're one person. And when you set that imprint or you start that ripple, it ripples out to people you know, and then people they know, and then people that knew them, and it goes out. So yes, it's a beautiful thing because we are all connected, and it's good, bad, and indifferent. It doesn't matter what the people are that are around or the situations, because there's all kinds of situations out in the world. But stick with looking at a more positive outcome. Look for things that are positive, and you need to draw that in. And in order to draw the positive things and people into you, you need to step out from those shadows. Okay. I love you very much, and I'm so glad you're here and glad to see you again. And that's your card, the Black Swan. Thanks for popping in. Okay, I gotta go down a little bit. Yeah. I should what? What do you want me to do? You want me to draw Margaret? Draw a picture of her? I could do that. I did it of Sean and Bex a long time ago. All right, hang on. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Well, there you go. That's good. You know, it's yeah. You know, sometimes you just have to, and sometimes they mean well, but again, it's kind of one of those things that if we allow people to push us to things or dictate how we do things, then we're not being true to ourselves. And we need to just say, and it doesn't have to be, you know, in a crappy way, but you just say, hey, you know, that's not my thing. That's not how I want to do it, or I don't want to do this at this time or whatever. I appreciate you suggesting it, but I need to do it for me, not for you. And if they get pissy with you and they walk away, that's okay too, because that's their choice, not your choice. You know, and they'll come back around. Or if they don't, they don't. You know, I love my big brother, and he stopped talking to me the year after my mom died, and I was crushed. And I love my big brother, but it was his choice to do that, you know? So you have to allow it. It's their little thing, right? All right, so let me see. Oh, yeah, see, there you go. That's what it's about. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys will have a good time. You always do. Sean's so crazy. Sometimes I think, though, I think that it's really funny because Sean is actually pretty shy. I mean, he has fun on the show that him and Bex run all week, but, you know, sometimes. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Wow, that's really cool. See, you got all kinds of new stuff to go. Woo! All right, hang on here. I'm going down a look. Yep. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. And okay, Angelia, no problem. All right. Okay. Hi, Tracy. Okay, going down again a little bit. Oh, I didn't. I gave you one. Oh, okay. See, I get behind. I get behind the things. Hang on. I'm trying not to miss anybody. Okay, there you go. Awesome. See, somebody asked me the other day, I was laughing. I was so, yeah, Vic, I'll get you a card. I was laughing so hard because I told them something. And how do you do that? They said. I go, do what? And they said, how do you know that? And I said, because that's what they're showing me. They go, but you haven't even been here. I go, yeah, I know, but they're still showing me. So it's all spirit and how we connect. All right, let's see what I can get for you today, Vic. Oh my gosh. Cards everywhere. My hands aren't working good today, guys. Hang on one sec. We'll get you. All righty. That sounds good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, did you get this? You might have gotten this card last week. I know someone did. This is the clownfish and the anemone. Okay, this is about relationships. The clownfish can go into the anemone, which is really live. It actually moves. It's just not really super advanced, but it has poison. And the clownfish is the only one that can bury itself or hide in it without being affected by the poison. Okay, and it's just nature's way of bringing balance, I guess. So for you, Vic, this is kind of a twofold thing for you. This is about protecting yourself, but it's also about extending that out and protecting somebody else. But I feel that it might be a child that you're bringing in to protect or bringing closer to you to assist them, to help them feel better about themselves and what's going on. And I feel like this is almost like a protective situation, like the anemone goes with the clownfish, right? They go in there for protection. So I feel like this would be a child that might be coming to you for protection, or you feel that you have to kind of wrap around to keep other stuff that's negative away from this child. Kind of like being a mama bear, right? We do what we need to do, especially for younger people, and protection. And I feel almost like this child is kind of in a bullying situation. I don't know if this child's getting bullied or is around bullies, but I feel like it's almost like something you're gonna like ramp up and protect. And it's definitely you as a protector. So that it's definitely showing me that you're the anemone that's in the back that needs to help Nemo, little kid, to effectively be able to balance. And it's nothing that you have to do that's nasty. They just need to know that when they come to you, they're still protected and you listen to them and you care about what happens with them. But this is an extension. Again, I'm getting a younger person to you. I want to say a kid, but I that's what they're showing me. Okay, so that's your card today, Vic. A little bit different than usual for you, and that's the clownfish and the anemone. Hope that resonates for you. Okay, one sec. All right, Joy. Let's see what kind of a card I can get for you today. Hi, Mango Tango. What are you doing? He wants me to open the Keats store. I have parakeets that were brought to me, I can't believe it, 4 years ago. They were in a bad situation, and a rescue in the area said, could you take them? And I'm like, yeah, I guess, And they're good. They're happy. They're in their cage, but I don't let them out because of the situation they had been in. They don't want to come out. So if I open their door, Mango will go flying in there, and it will not be pretty. He won't try to hurt him, but he's a boss. And without Pip to balance him, he's a real big boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And hopefully soon, this summer at some point, I'll be getting them from, pick up another lovebird or two from the rescue where I got Phoenix. So anyway, your card today is the emu, Joy. Okay, so the emu, and you gotta look. This is actually a picture that I took, and then I created a silk screen for it. And it was a friend of mine quite a while ago here up where I'm living now that had a bunch of acres. She used to keep horses, but for whatever reason, she got an emu. I don't even remember now because it was so long ago, but this thing come up and it looked at you like that. And if you got that close and it decided, it would just knock your lights out. And I had a long lens, so I wasn't like on top of it. But they're a boss and they know what's going on and they don't want anything to switch up their schedule, to alter things that they're used to being in a pattern of. And if they don't like you, they'll either hit you with their beak or they'll run and jump and kick. And it's like kind of like the way the kangaroos are. People think, oh, the kangaroos are fake. Kangaroos could kill a human, and these guys can do damage too. And this is what I'm being shown is this is the energy that's around you. It's not you, but it's like someone that is like right up to your face, like telling you this is how it needs to be. And you need to do it this way. And you're not wanting to do it that way, but they keep pressing, like they're using the words like pressing the court, right? Like in basketball, they press the court when they're trying to block somebody from trying to get a point with the basket. And whoever this is needs to kind of be set in their place. And you need to dig into your own kind of power, your own self, and roar. And by roar, it means roar that confidence out. Bring that confidence out and just tell them they need to back off. This is all self-serving for whoever this person is that's around you. And I don't know what it's about, but it's like really annoying. That's what I'm getting. Like to you, it's like really annoying. Like they keep saying it over and over and nothing ever changes because each time something happens, that's what they're trying to do. They're directly trying to pull you into it so you can fix it. And you don't need to fix it. By not going in and fixing other people's crap, they never learn how to fix their own crap. So you don't need to do that anymore. This is very, very loud. And this person kind of uses, I want to say kind of uses guilt to does things or says things to try to make you feel guilty about something. But this is like the face that would come into you. Obviously, it's not an emu, but the same kind of thing. Like, yeah, you're going to do it right. Yeah, you're gonna. And you need to stand your ground and yeah, they stop enabling whoever this is, because this is like really, really strong. And it's somebody that's around you that's rather close. And it's almost like they want you to, Spirit saying you need to kind of fix it by taking them out of your sacred circle, which is everything that you hold closest to you and most dear and most special for you, and take them and put them on the outside, because their crap isn't your crap. You need to take care of you. They need to go take care of them. And it's always, and somebody just yelled, it's always the drama, the drama. So I don't know what's going on, but that's what I'm getting. I hope it resonates for you. But yeah, they just keep saying the drama. So there you go. That's your card today, Joy. Thanks for popping on. I'm glad. I am glad. You're very welcome. Oh, really? Yeah, I thought they were over by you guys. Oh, yeah, the bird flu. Yeah, I heard that's going around too. I don't know if it's affecting us over here or not. I haven't really noticed one way or the other. Hi, Teresa. How are you today? Yep. I'm going to move this down a little bit. Hang on. Hi, Ann. How are you? Yes, I'll give you a card. Hang on. All right, let's see what I got for you, Teresa. Mango. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, you got one of my happy. I love these. These are so great. you've got the grouse. And if you can see, his wings are outspread and his tail's up. He's doing a happy dance, all right? The grouse brings in for you today about joy, about feeling good about yourself. And it's almost like I feel like they're showing me you've been on this really long road, and you're finally getting to a place of comfort, a place of, yeah, this is what I want to do. And it's almost like you're just about ready to punch through the next spot on the journey, and you're kind of half there and half not. Because again, and I'm getting this with you as well, is if I do that, will it screw up everything behind me? If I do that, will I be able to be okay? Will it be okay? So if you look at each person, okay, in our lifetime, we all do things. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But what the outcome is, at least you have to try. But I'm seeing whatever this is that's kind of moving forward on your path, it's going to be successful and happy. They actually, and I haven't been to one in years because of my physicalities, but the powwows that I used to go to and participate in, there's a dance, and it's the grouse, and the males go out, and that's how they dance at the powwow. It's called the grouse dance, the grass dance. And it's about joy. It's about allowing things that bring you joy, allowing yourself to appreciate that, allowing yourself to feel good about who you are, allowing yourself to look at the past and see how far you've come and how far you've gotten, and you made it to this point and you're still moving forward. It's about having that joy in your life for no reason other than joy, right? Right now, I get up in the morning, I have joy because I'm up another day. I have joy because kids from other mothers that I watched grow up are now married and having kids, and I'm another Nana for them. I'm another Grandma Bear, right? I love that. I bring joy. So this is what they're telling you. If you're not feeling super comfortable about stuff, start marking where the joy comes into your life. If you feel you don't have enough or you don't have joy, you need to open yourself to allow it to come in, because every one of us, I don't care who we are, where we are, how old or how young, we all have points of joy. So celebrate that. Celebrate you. Okay, Teresa, that is your card today, and it's the grouse. I love the grouse. All right. Hi, Ann. Yes, I can do. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll give you a read, Ann, but yeah, Holly, I can see that, right? Let's okay. Let's see what card I get for you first, okay? All right, seventh card. If you're new here, I pull 7 because there's 7 sacred numbers, 7 grandfather teachings, and 7 is like a universal number, and every culture is a really good number for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, here you go. All right, so your card today is the butterfly, okay? So butterfly represents creativity. Butterfly represents coming out of your cocoon, right? Staying in your cocoon. But the big thing is, once you're out and you let those wings dry, which is kind of all your experiences that you've had up to this point allows your wings to spread, okay, and move in positives. But what it also teaches us is you're in charge of that. You're in charge of that creativity. You're in charge of those positives that are allowed to come into your life, because you're the gatekeeper. We don't go out and ask for the easy button. I wish, and I'm sure Holly can attest to that too. She's down here, I see. I would love to be able to touch an easy button and not have to do anything and just get everything I wanted, and it would be all nice. But we wouldn't know it was nice if we didn't have the bad. We can't know what the good is. So for you right now, this is about taking your life and taking responsibility for who you are. And if you want things to enter into your life, you need to open to positive options. If you are positive about things, they will be brought to you. But if you do something like what I did last month, when I got up and I told a few people out loud and I verbalized it, that I was bored. Okay. Stupidest thing ever. Because then the following couple days, I started getting all this stuff dropping at me. And I guarantee you, I'm not bored anymore. So we have to be careful what we wish for, but you have the creative space with the butterfly open to customize what you put out there that you want to enter into your life. And it does make sense and it does happen, but you have to be very specific. And then you have to look at yourself. I want, I need. Okay, that's not how we do it. Okay, we move through life continuing to be positive, continuing good things in our life and attracting those things by doing and being that way. Okay. I don't know. It's like somebody asking me, will I get a new job? Well, I don't know. Are you going to go out and look for a new job? Are you going to put yourself out there? And this is kind of what it is that's coming to you. It's you have to put yourself out there in positives. You got to quit asking questions like, how long will it be? Well, if it's how long will it be, they're going to show you how long it can be. Okay, so you have to switch your perspective up and be creative. This is your time right now. You can make what you want in your life happen. This is about you taking control of that. You have the creative ability to create whatever kind of world you want. Okay, so that is your card, and I hope it resonates. Thanks for popping on today, Ann. I hope it resonates for you. You're very welcome. I know, right? Oh, yeah. La, 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 la. Okay. I am fine. How are you, Alana? I hope you're well. Okay, let me see here. All right. Oh, yeah, well, that happens, Cindy. Ta-da! Ta-da! She's here! Yay! Hi, Ta-da! How are you? I love you, Ruthie. Wow, that's awesome, too. That's insane, right? Where does the time go, right? Okay. Hello. Yes, you can, Alana. I'll give you a card. Oh, yes. 1 second. Hi, Teresa. I see you down there. Yep. Good. I'm glad. All right. Let's see if I can give Alana a card. Alana Taylor. You have your last name is my daughter's name, Taylor. All righty. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, I haven't had this card in a while. You got the elemental of water today. Okay, so water comes in as an element. Well, first of all, we are made up, our human selves are made up of water. That's what we contain. That's what makes us move. That's what makes us, it kind of feeds our body is water. Okay. So water is also cleansing, but it's also restoring. And that's what I'm hearing for you right now. It's about restoring, restoring a part of you that you've kind of, I don't want to say you've allowed it to die, but it's a part of you that you haven't really, you've been putting everything ahead of you. So there's this part of you that, again, like with what some of these other people are, you're not feeding your soul. You're not having the real joy. You're not really being, what's the word? Like pro Alana, right? Like you're a good person. And what you would say is like, I'm a good person and I've accomplished a lot, and be proud of that. And that's not by bragging. That's not bragging, but you have to understand how powerful you are, that you can step into your own power and your own confidence and be able to do whatever it is you need to do. Look how far you've come to get to the place you are now. And I mean, we go through stuff. Some days I sit down and I look out at the front of the house. I look at the lake and I'm like, wow, you know what? I've been through a lot of shit in my life. But you know what? I'm okay. I'm good. I'm where I'm supposed to be. And yeah, I did some crappy shit. but I've hopefully turned my life to where I'm making up for that. Okay, and that was in my younger years, right? And we experience different things, but we have to believe in ourselves. And this is what you've kind of lost who you are, is what I'm being shown. And they want you with this elemental of water to bring in is to cleanse out all those old scars, all those old wounds, all the trauma from our lives that we tend to drag forward with us, those ugly memories. Let them go. It's not going to help you now, but you're ready to like take that next step into. Don't be fearful of it. Own who you are and get rid of the negative stuff, cleanse it out, and allow the water to clean and refresh, okay? And that's what they're telling me right now for you. So I hope that resonates for you, Alana, and it is the elemental of water. All right, let me go down a little bit. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Ah, la, la. Yeah, the Brad's here too. Yep. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Yeah, I can give you one. Oh, yeah. Ruth, don't ever ask for patience. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. Let's see what I can get for Tracy Liberty today. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. This is becoming a pet peeve of mine. We're first going to block this user, and then we're going to delete the comment. Okay, so that's done. Yeah, just for record, hang on, Tracy, I'm still shuffling here. I had someone last week jump on and was private messaging people for money, for reads. I never do that. I send you to my website and you sign up there. I never ask you for money anywhere, except if you're going to my website, I would know that you want a reading because you're paying for it. I get notice, I get confirmation, and I reach out to you. But apparently some people actually paid this person, and they made a profile that looked like mine by stealing all my photos and stuff on social media, but they didn't spell my name right. So you got to be close. If you see something like that, it's not me. I would never do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, this is actually a good card, Tracy. Your card today is the honeybee. Okay. Bees are coming out now. They're starting to. I know in Michigan we're having hot and cold, but the bullfrogs have been out, and that's always a good sign to me because you hear them at night. So the bees have been out. They're spreading pollen all over the place. Okay, so this for you is about, they keep saying worker bee, worker bee, worker bee, worker bee. This is all about the hard work that you've done to get to the place you're at right now. Worker bee, they keep saying. But now is your time to kind of step into and reap those rewards of all the hard work you've done. Like it's this point. And again, I think this is kind of the theme for today. The point of the whole thing is we do things to better ourselves, to learn, to help others, to move, and to grow into positives. And this is what you've been doing. But now it's time for you to kind of step a little bit back so you can appreciate who you've become and how hard all that hard work that you've done in your life has brought you to this place, right? And it's pretty much like you can probably do anything that you would like to do because you put that much work into your life that is brought you to this kind of positive place. But it's almost like they put you, that's the toddler in the back, he's trying to get out, he's mad, has brought you to this place, but it's almost like you don't believe you're there. Like, oh my gosh, I've been working so hard. Now what do I do? Okay, well, if you're at that point, just stop and live in the moment for a little bit. Give yourself a big, deep breath and take that in and say, okay, I'm good. This is good. I know I've got this. I know I've done good. Okay, and even the things, like I said, that while we're growing up, that may have not been great, it still builds us into who we are standing here right now. Okay, so that's your card today, Tracy, and I'm grateful you were here today. Thank you. I hope it resonates with you. Okay. La, 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 la. Yeah, this person's gotta go. Gotta go. Delete the comment. Gotta love it. Bye bye. All right. All right, guys. So I've been on here a little more than an hour already, and Holly and I will be back tomorrow. And until then, or next Tuesday, it's Bear Out. You guys all have a great week, and thank you for coming here. And I hope my messages resonated for everybody. Take care, guys.
Yeah. Cool. What it? Bye, Bear, Mom Bear.
Bye, Mama Bear.
See you later, Bear, Mom Bear, Mom Bear.